to the final review on this Omen desktop PC. I hope you did watch my unboxing, also my gameplay. If you didn't, I'll leave the links down below as well as up there so you guys can go check it out. I didn't have too much time to actually test out the computer with multiple games and all of that, but before I get into all of that, I wanted to point out something that I didn't realize during my unboxing, which was that in the front of the computer there's actually an opening that I didn't see, which is right here. What kind of transformer is this? It literally has inserts for your hard drive. So if you intend on upgrading the storage on this machine, it's this easy. I mean, of course, you could probably buy an adapter for the smaller sized drives, but how amazing is this? Like, I've never seen this on any machine before, and I found out when I was on the official website that this thing actually opened up, and I was completely blown away. I was like, how didn't I notice this? So yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that this is a thing. This really does exist. Omen made this possible, that you can just pull on this string, install a new hard drive, push this in, and you're ready to go. So when it comes to the power of this machine, I did play Metro last night, and I also ran a couple of benchmarks on this machine. I bought the license of the 3D Mark software just to test out this machine, because the thing is that I don't have a 4K monitor, but I still wanted to test out its potential at 4K, and that software allowed me to do that. So I ran the extreme test on it, and it did perform really well. So this is how the benchmarks turned out to be at 4K ultra full resolution. This is the extreme test, so it just brought this machine to its limit, and it ran incredibly well. Especially at the beginning, during the first two tests, it was running flawless. Like, it ran really great, and I was really stoked about that. Something that I really liked about this machine is its size, but there's a downside to that, because if you want to run two 1080 Ti's on SLI, you won't be able to in this case because of the power supply. There's not enough space for you to put in a second graphics card, and due to that you can't run SLI if that's your intention. But in the other way around, it's really easy to access anything in here. It's easy to upgrade its storage. It looks great out of the box, but is it worth it? The price is pretty heavy. What I found interesting was that on the official US website, I wasn't able to find the model that I have on here with the 512 GB SSD storage, with the 32 gigs RAM, with the 1080 Ti. I wasn't able to find that combo. The closest combo that I found was of the older model of their PC, which comes close to this one's cost but isn't as good. So what I did was creating a list with all the components that this machine has. I mean, I couldn't find the exact same ones, but I took the closest ones, or at least ones that are similar to the ones that are in this machine, and I tried to compare it price-wise to know if it was worth it. And is it worth it? Again, it depends. It depends on whether you need such a powerful machine or not. If you want to game at full 4K and enjoy and profit off of the entire power that this machine can deliver, then yes. It might be. Again, just because it really depends on what kind of a person you are. Do you like to build the machines yourself? Do you like to know every single peripheral that is in here, every single component, every single thing, to customize your machine, to add LEDs, to add anything you want, to just customize your own computer? If you're that kind of person, then just keep building your own machines like I do. That's just a preference that I have, and many others will have as well. So for you, just keep building your own machines. If you're not one of those type of people, if you just want the most powerful machine out there with the highest end stuff in them, then yes, this machine is for you indeed. Because when comparing the prices, if you build your machine yourself, I'm adding like $100 margin just to make sure, you know, there might be a component that is a little bit weaker than the ones in this machine. So I'm adding like $100 margin. But in the end, the only difference between buying a machine and building it yourself and buying this Omen PC is just like around $100. So is it really worth it? Yes, just for $100 you get an amazing looking case that has an ability to expand your storage in like the easiest way possible. It has enough USB ports. That's one thing that I also really liked. It has a lot of USB ports on the back. It has more USB ports on the front that are really easy access, and all of them are like 3.0 and 3.1, which is amazing. Also inside of this case, the cable management is done pretty well. You get also a semi-water cooler, and everything just looks very compact, easy. The only thing is that the PC is a little bit heavy, it's on the heavier side, but still you get an amazing piece of art in here. And also with the LEDs, it has LEDs on the inside, it has the panel on the side, it has LEDs on the front, it has this carbonish design. Again, it always depends on the preference of the user, on what kind of user you are. But if you are just looking for an amazing, powerful machine that can run 4K with no problem, this machine is definitely for you. So in the end, I must say I really like this machine. I found it really surprising that you can just open this up like the doors to Narnia and expand your storage, which is something I've never seen before in any case. I love the carbon design. Again, the black and red combination is totally my thing. Also the LEDs, I was surprised because I didn't expect LEDs here down below. On the inside it looks great. The only thing that again is the downside is the SLI. You can't upgrade that way. Also one thing that they could have did better would be the cables. I would enjoy if they had braided cables just like this one in red, or the combination of red and black would look great. I love that it has LEDs on top here and on here just to give it a little bit more spotlight kind of vibe. And overall, it's just a really good machine. And again, if you are purchasing every single component in here and building it yourself, that's great. Do that if you enjoy it and if you know how to do it. But if you don't, you're not saving too much on buying it yourself. You're just saving like $100. It's totally worth it to get this machine. So I'll be leaving all the specs and all the information as well as the link where you can purchase this machine all in the description down below. I hope you enjoyed it. This will be probably one of the last unboxings for Omen, at least this year. We'll see next year if they'll give me one more shot. And as always, I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like to support, please. You know I never ask for likes, but that would mean a lot to me. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for flying Star Alliance, and I'll see you soon and soon. Bye!